on the notes. I think I did. Yeah, I meant 250 on the notes. Consolidation breakout above 250. Okay, the next one is AFSI. I'll have to start the live stream on YouTube here soon in a second. AFSI. So AFSI had a big gap up. I really have no bias on this one. It's a stock that's been down on the higher time frame for a bit, but it has also been moving sideways quite a bit. So it's we're watching it move sideways and maybe do an inverted head and shoulders, or maybe just melt down from that point. Who knows? No bias on AFSI. I just want to watch it move. And then OSTK is under investigation, as with a bunch of other companies, really, for blockchain-related companies. We can see the sell-off happen here, the head and shoulders pattern on the higher time frame, the head, right shoulder, and then we have a neckline gathering somewhere around $50, and then we have a horizontal neckline near $40. Not that price will get down there today. And then at 55 bucks, we have another low volume node that's really important. That price would need to hold over if it wants to go long and break under if it wants to go short. So that's OSTK. Okay, just about 8 minutes here to the open. So continue scanning through charts. Make sure that any stock that you pick has high relative volume, good volume for today. I'd say anything over, so far, over a couple 100,000, it could be good for trading. I prefer stocks that are over $1. High relative volume and sure they're low float. Let's see what we can find around here. I've got my watch list good to go, ready to go. DCAX has had some news. It is popping up a bit, but it's only at 23,000 volume. All right, just about a minute here to the open, or 30 seconds actually, so we have our plan drawn out. Now we're just waiting to see how things will play out here in the market. And ding, 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 markets are open. Good luck, everyone.
General Motors reporting sales down 8%.
MNGA popping to 150. Exactly what I was looking for. Breaking down. Definitely looking for a hole under 150 on MNGA. And we will give up with the buyer strength. Breaking on MNGA. Not the greatest. Be very patient here. Here we go. That's what I was looking for on MNGA. Beautiful. Come on, baby. I want to keep on going on that one. So what I'm looking for on MNGA is that continuous breakdown. A lot of buyers below. A lot of buyer strength below. We're going to create a lower high here on this attempt, this push higher. that breakdown to come now. Do not want to create a head and shoulders pattern here. Here we go. 140 needs to break. 140 needs to break here on MNGA. Ooh, a lot of buyers coming in there. A lot of buyers. A lot of buyers coming in at 40s. About 40. Defending 40. You can see the trend line. Pressure on the sell side as well. We want to see a breakdown under 40. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. There we go. There we go. Come on. Okay. I took a piece there. Took a little piece there because we're at the weekly VWAP. And there's also a hell of a lot of buyers at 33 and 34. In a live trade right now, short from 144 on MNGA. Dropping in the alerts in the channel. And I'm looking to hold here. Here we go. Here comes the breakdown that I've been looking for. Come on, let's push through 33. Beautiful trade right off the open, all according to our plan. Had a really good chat about this. Talked about exactly what we were looking for. We were looking for price to break in the morning, pop up to 150, and then give us that sell-off that we were looking for from 150. Now 150 here should be a high, an important high for the day. The order flow confirmed that for us, and now I'm looking for a sell-off here for the rest of the day on MNGA, and I'll be taking profits along the way. Really looking to get under that previous low there at 130 or so, 132. Here we go. And I'm looking for an accelerated move. Oh yeah. Definitely a good start to the day. Also watching what else is going on here. We are getting some action in AFSI. That was another stock. We had really no bias on AFSI. We're just waiting to see what will happen, how it'll react. Very strong trend line here on MNGA that if broken could be violent. If you're watching us on the live stream on YouTube, definitely suggest that you join us. Am I not live? Yeah, I'm live. Join us on Discord for free. It's a free public Discord channel. You can join us there. Learn more about us. There's tons of information there. We have a public webinar coming up next month, coming up next week in March. Scheduled for March 9th, which is next Friday. So I'll be sending out invitations, etc. to that. Get a lot of people there. That'd be great. And yeah, just in a trade right now. Took a piece off of it. MNGA short from 150. Average price 144. NVAX also selling off here. Selling off right off the open there. Other stocks that are moving, SRNE playing around at the $10 mark. DCAX with its spike all the way up to 218 came right back down. MNGA is the relative volume leader for me right now. NVAX continuing to sell off as well. And OSDK is interesting. Oof, OSDK is a 5-cent ticker. That's right, I forgot about that. I do remember that on this stock. Yeah, I can't handle 5-cent tickers. Everyone has a weakness, and for me it's 5-cent tickers. MNGA basing around 130.
Can't you see what love and romance have done to me? I'm not the same. Can't you see what love and romance have done to me? I'm not the same.
Here we go, looking for a breakdown at 130 on MNGA. Watching the level 2 on MNGA. Here we go. Tapping, just tapping my target here. Just tapping. Beautiful. There we go, MNGA continuing to break down here. And we're just gonna let it. NVAX also continuing to sell off. Very steep on NVAX. Barely holding up here. They had positive news. They had a flu vaccine study that came out. Higher time frame, this thing's very bearish on NVAX. Major LVN consolidation levels as well. 250 breakdown around 180. This was definitely looking for NVAX here to be one of the bigger movers. 250 being a gap zone on the higher time frame. We go to the daily on NVAX. You can see the gap there. 147, rounding it up to 250. Sorry, 247, rounding it up to 250. Okay, so patience here while we wait for stocks to make a move. I'm looking for that big mover on news, or something running over the all-time highs, or something breaking out somewhere. My scanners are constantly looking through that, and I will definitely post in the members area when I find something. I'm also patiently holding my position on MNGA. Beautiful trade so far. Worked out very well. SRNE is interesting. It's holding above $10, but it's also in a very tight range. And it's been that since the open. It's also a 5-cent ticker, which I hate. And NVAX is on SSR now, short sell restriction. So when something's on SSR, I mark it as red. Or when something's not available for borrow, I'll mark it as orange. Or if it's not completely not available for not shortable, I will mark it as red as well. Yellow on the notes is for when there's borrows available on the stock short, and then blue is when it's just shortable. I don't need to borrow. Sort of set up a little system there to remind me. AFSI flag forming. Let me check the 1 minute. Yeah, I'd say it's more of a head and shoulders inverted. Oh, actually, no, you're right. It's a flag. I didn't see that tail. Yeah, you're right. Sorry, leveled. Yeah, we do have a flag break out there. You're right. Let's see. So just like we talk about, here's a flag forming on AFSI. Thanks to level finding that. It has a bit of a descending trend line right now. It's a negative sign. But this could also be considered a dead cat bounce. So either way, there's no real line in the sand here. What I'm looking for is where are those buyers? Or sorry, where are those sellers? Sellers should be stacking one price point. You could argue that it could be between 15 and 13. Could argue that. But relatively speaking, there's no real level that sellers are holding. Meaning there's, if you were short this, where would you put your stop? And right now there's sort of indecision on that, on the sell side. It is a descending trend line though, so we can see it beginning to roll over a little bit. So it's the trend line was here, and then it was here. Now it's a little lower, and now it's even lower. So it's beginning to roll over to the downside. Whereas bullish trend lines, bullish flag patterns, let's say. So let's say it was a flag to the downside just like this. We would have a clear line in the sand, and then we would also have an ascending trend line, not a descending trend line, showing strength. So now beginning to roll over a bit here.
Always take it. My life has changed completely and for the better a million times over. God, I don't even know where I would be.
Yeah, we also need higher highs there, leveled. So sorry, higher lows. So it's breaking below these lows right now. So this is a inverted bull flag right here, this example. And then let me draw the example for a dead cat bounce. So that's a dead cat bounce. And it's basically just an opportunity for it to be a flag pattern, but it has a descending trend line, where the trend line is being pushed lower and lower and lower, eventually breaking. The line in the sand here is clearly 1301.
You have did nothing.
Look at the
You have did
relative volume
a
there
tsunami of good fortune
on for
in
the
my life.
buyers.
Like ever since I met you.
So there's a clear
my
line
life
in the
has
sand that
taken
sellers
a
are
turn
pushing
for
towards,
the best.
and they're also now stacking behind price. I would personally put my stop here above 1310 and then look for price to sell off to the downside. Because if price gets over 1310, then this is the previous high. So this is one high, and then this is another high. So it would need to create a lower high, not a higher high. There we go. Now it's starting to look more like a dead cat bounce, right? Look at all the sellers there stacking here. They're all right there, just stacking those price levels up to 1310. This is also called backfilling in the order flow world.
For the potential that it holds.
MNGA starting to pop up here, creating higher lows, higher highs. Which is fine. Definitely was expecting a pullback. And I have my place to add there that I talked about in the live trading calls. That's great. Great, KJ. Here we go. AFSI. Yeah, be patient. AFSI rolling over, breaking under 13. Now I would look for AFSI to turn around somewhere near 90. Or at least put in a bottom. So you can, that's a classic dead cat bounce. You can really see it if you just scrunch up the 1 minute a little bit. Classic dead cat bounce there. It really needs to break under the previous low, around 290. There it goes, tapping 290 now. We know that 1310 is a DP. Really nice spill there on AFSI. Wow, snapping under. Snapping under 290. And MNGA possibly rolling over here under 27. 27 is going to need to snap. Still buyers. Surprisingly active buyers on MNGA.
Twisted on drugs. No cash.
Yeah, another dead cat bounce style trade on SRNE for sure. 5-cent ticker though, so watch out with that. If you guys are watching us on YouTube, on the YouTube live stream, welcome. This is activetraders.chat, the trading community. Our goal is to gather as many like-minded traders as possible. Get everyone on the same page, learn from each other, learn market auction theory, learn how to do proper technical analysis, learn how to trade stocks, how to stock pick, learn how to take entries, exits, targets, and then work together to find the best plays possible in the market. Thousands of stocks to scan, thousands of plays available every day, and we're just narrowing it down, all the way down. So head over to activetraders.chat. We do have a free Discord chat room where you can hang out here. We have public webinars, one coming up next week on Friday. A growing number of members as well. Our chat room is growing pretty fast. We just launched the Discord chat room last week, and we have quite a few members already. And then you can find the Discord link in the chat on YouTube, or you can find it in the description of the YouTube video. MNGA consolidating for a push higher. Patiently watching and waiting, watching the rest of the market. MYO right now is moving higher as well. Yeah, AOBC is a good one too. I need to watch MNGA here for a second. bit of a push here on MNGA. Let's go strong push like they will get over the VWAP.
We all want to help one another. Human beings are like that. We want to live by each other's happiness, not by each other's misery. We don't want to hate and despise one another. In this world, there's room for everyone, and the good earth is rich and can provide for everyone.
There's the first push over VWAP on MNGA. MNGA positive news. They received a grant at 10:15 a.m. Been green since the news. Oh, never mind. That's just an update on the current price on the grant they received pre-market. A lot of buyers coming in right now on MNGA. Not the best sign. the strength that I'm seeing on MNG. I want to see what happens when price gets to 145. Ah, yikes. Might need to consider letting this one go. It just rammed right through everything. Barreled through. And it is continuing to barrel through here. I will give it up if we break 150. That's unfortunate. It was a really good trade. And I think I'm gonna be scaling down a little bit. Hopefully price can break under and scale me out a little bit here. Just want to reduce size. Just looking to reduce a little bit of size here. We've had a beautiful trade go against us, which will happen. It will happen. Okay, reduced a little bit. Come on, give us that break under. Here we go. Reduced a little bit more. Actually made some money on this, I can't believe that. Okay, so I'm back down to a manageable size. The thing is I sized up as price was getting up into the VWAP, which made it really difficult to hold. But as you can see, I've managed to grab a few insurance dollars to make sure that if this thing goes against us, we'll be in the clear. Couple insurance bucks. And we're still in a very, very profitable trade. It's fantastic. Buyers once again attacking here at the VWAP test. Don't really want to see that. I want to see them fail. Looking for that failure. Fail. Come on. There we go. A little bit of a failure. Under the VWAP. Under the VWAP. Under 35. Holding trend line right now, these guys. Let's go. Yeah, TENX looks great.
Come and have a good time. Come and have a good time. Come and have a good time. Come and have a good time.
TENX looks great.
The cosmos is also within us. We're made of star stuff. We are a way for the cosmos to know itself.
Come on, looking for a break under 40 here. Here come the buyers.
The gang plop plop popping out,
Okay. Reduce size even more. On MNGA, buyers are showing that they are still very much dedicated to pushing price higher, so I'm going to be holding to 45. TNX halted. Yep. There we go. TNX volatility. Insane. Circuit breaker up 37%. No, it's up way more than 37%, that's for sure. This thing's really taking off. Just checking out TNX here. About 860,000 volume. Beautiful, beautiful push it had. Low float, super low float. And looks like they got some evidence on their scientific research, their product. No shares available for locate for me on Centerpoint. Womp womp.
Wake up.
resumed on TNX. No shares for borrow. And MNGA threatening me right now. Let's see, what's it gonna be? Try to room out. Okay. All out of MNGA. Very steep curl on MNGA. There's clearly a lot of buyers. And they were able to push price all the way back up, which is rare. This type of move is very rare. The price will sell off like that with that much selling volume, and then in a V shape be brought all the way back up. That tells us that the time frame that is being played right now is a much higher time frame. So if we were to just scroll, if we were to imagine what might be happening with a stock like this, it would be something like a larger, higher time frame bull flag breaking over 50 on that positive news with their ascending trend lines. Because this V shape here is a very, very bullish sign. So I believe I sized accordingly, and I was able to take profits and catch highs despite the pullback. There you go, there's the break. watching the YouTube stream, join us on Discord. Show you the Discord chat channel that we have right now. So we launched this chat channel last week, and we have quite a few members already, and this thing is continuing to grow fairly quickly. Strongly recommend joining the Discord channel. It's free to join. There's a link I just dropped inside of the chat room on YouTube, and it's also in the description of the YouTube video. Our aim is to gather as many like-minded traders as possible, learn from each other, teach each other. We have hours of training on activetraders.chat in the members area, and those members that are going through that with us and want to trade live with us, they just join up at activetraders.chat, and they're given a members access to members area chat channels like the live day trading room, live trading calls where I put all of my entries, exits, and targets and what I'm thinking. Also the pre-market watch list, an HD version of the stream that's full screen. I have an ultra wide monitor, so there's more stuff on the screen that you see on YouTube. They get access to training webinars, one-on-one mentorship, and it's basically a learning experience. I've been told that we're relatively much cheaper. Actually, we're actually a lot cheaper than a lot of the other communities, and we're just starting out. I'm also working on a full-length video course that's going to be eventually mandatory for all members that want to join us in the members area chat room and trade with us, just so that we are all on the same page and all trading the same way, and we're all looking for the same things. So that's multiplying those brain power to try and find the best setups in the stock market. So if you're interested in joining, head over to activetraders.chat, and either way, just hang out in Discord. We have a webinar coming up next week, next Friday, where we're going to be going over. So I go over to public webinars. We've announced Technical Analysis for Beginners is the name of the webinar. That's going to be on March 9th. The time is to be determined, but I'm going to be sending out invites with the time very soon. So definitely recommend joining up there, guys. So like we said, MNGA here, a trade that we took short right off the open. I was hoping for it to stay under the VWAP and continue selling off for the rest of the day. Didn't really happen, but managed to swipe some profits. It's definitely looking for that higher time frame long-term bearish push, but they had some positive news that I guess is being priced in right now. And that push up to 180 or so and then failure was key. So now they're creating a higher high on the higher time frame. So anyway, it was good to get out when we did. The bias seems to be switching. There's also a lot of buyers in the order flow. You can see them stacked up way out. And sometimes you'll see orders that are really, really far out. And it's because the institutionals or what they do is they drop in their orders to the market outside of the range that you can normally see on your level 2, so you don't know they're there, and then they push their orders down, almost like an ammunition, or up. So there's quite a few tricks in the order flow that they use to mask their orders, to hide their orders, their numbers. There's illegal practices as well, like stacking the bid or stacking the ask, or backfilling, or bracketing. So you can see the bracketed orders right here, around 22,000 orders, 20,000 orders at 170, and at 110 another 20,000 orders. Likely the same buyer and seller, market participant there, likely an institutional, and they're just playing the range in between here, buying and selling according to the volume weighted average price, whatever it may be, whatever their strategy might be. And they're trying to size into a position. We don't know which way they're sizing though. So that type of stuff is bracketing is actually illegal. Because it can manipulate price. And T and X halt, resume, continuing long. This thing has gone from $4.55, $4.50 up to 9.50, 9.35 I should say. It's spreading out to 9.80 on the bid here, and it's second halt now. Second, I believe. It may be the third. Halts galore. So I hope everyone's doing well. Let me know in the Discord chat, in the public chat, if you guys are trading, if you're new to trading, what your experience level is in trading, that type of thing. I'm going to start messaging people. I've been pretty busy with all the attention we've been getting here, especially from new members. I've been doing a lot of one-on-ones with members as well. People that just want that roadmap. I know it's a little bit difficult when we don't have our full training course, packaged course out yet, but we do have quite a few webinars out that explain a lot. And this is coming up. One that's coming up next week on Friday is going to be really powerful. It'll be an intro to technical analysis. I'll give you guys an opportunity to do some homework off of it as well, for those of you that are interested in learning. A lot of people have been telling me that they've been around different chat rooms, different trading chat rooms, and they've had some bad experiences because they're so expensive, they're so incredibly expensive to join, and then when they do join, there's no one-on-one with the main trader. So I want that to be different for us. I want you always to have access to me, and I'll always make time for you, because it's important. That's the way we have to grow the community, right? So one of my passions personally is to teach traders. I love it. I teach friends. Friends will come over, and they'll watch me trade in the morning. They'll be sitting here on the couch while I'm streaming with you guys, and then I'll have like a full rundown with them. There's other things that I do, longer term trades, cryptocurrency as well. I do options trading as well, longer term. longer term stuff. I've been trading for a long time, so it's my full-time job. But this day trading stuff is so powerful. It's like being in a karate class and getting to a black belt. That's what it feels like. So anyway, a little bit of a rant, but while TENX is halted, and I keep spamming my broker here to see if I can get shares to short, but they are not available. And resume on TENX. By the way, Leveled is our moderator. He's been doing a great job. He's one of the guys that has been here since the early days. Him, Tommy, TR have been here since the early days. And so if you guys have any, if I'm not around and you have a question, you can always just ask Leveled. Just message him. You can see him up there in the mods and on Discord. MNGA TNX. TNX right now is resuming, continuing higher, going for $10. Drop my phone. And MNGA turned out to be a great place to close the position out where we did, as this thing is really taking off here. I'd pay attention to MNGA right now. It's gone 90 degrees steep, so it either goes parabolic or turns around from this point against 170. Bit of a micro head and shoulders pattern against 163 as well. What I'm worried about here is the bracketed orders. 17,500, 17,500 plus some other sellers. So price is bracketed between 170 and 139. Steepening trend line here on MNGA, but it is putting in a really nice pattern. We can short against the previous high in the pre-market session. So that's the pre-market high there at 178. Wow, and TNX continuing to make new highs there. Over $11. So it's gone from $4 to $11. It could be a really nice play for tomorrow as well. Maybe tomorrow we will have borrows available. The price is going up on the borrows on TNX per share, but there's no shares available for allocation here on Centerpoint. I want to see what happens here at 160 on MNGA.
Wake up.
Watching 160 on MNGA. I'm gonna need to see a spike to 180 on lower relative strength and on lower relative volume. Just gonna launch Ninja Trader. I need some more charts. Here we go, MNGA. Going for a breakout. Closely watching this right now.
I realize now I treated you so.
Takes 170. Failure. Bit of a double top there. I'm just let's see if MNGA can hold under 170. Break down. Quite a bit of buying strength here. If it does break down, it should be nice. Here we go, opportunity. There we go. Nice little breakdown opportunity here. Nice size down just as we are bouncing, and we have quite a few buyers coming in on the level 2. So I basically sized down almost all the way. They're stopped right in their tracks, those sellers. You can really see it when you know what you're looking for on the level 2 on the order flow. It becomes very apparent what's going on. Sometimes it's wow, powerful. But there it goes. I'm still in a position, I'm still holding. And it looks like we might be getting that head and shoulders that I was just talking about. We'll wait and see what happens. That would be the ideal position to be in, head and shoulders up against 170, risking off 168. Sorry, risking off 170 from the right shoulder at 168. Couple cent risk.
party, man. We're just chilling.
There we go. Nice spill. MNGA. Wow, a lot of buyers coming in to defend MNGA right now. Let's see if we can keep going here. Beautiful. $150 there being key level. Alright, if you're new to the channel and you have any questions, feel free to ask questions in Discord. I'm watching the public chat channel here in Discord. And if you're not in Discord, you're watching us on YouTube, recommend joining Discord. We have a free public channel, and our community is growing fairly quickly here. You can find the link to the channel in the description, the YouTube video description. It's also in the YouTube chat room. Dropping my position marker here at 165 on MNGA. There you go, just like that. Magic, another winning trade. Based on market auction theory, order flow analysis, and volume analysis.
Yo.
Looking for price to get under 158.
Yeah.
Still very bullish here on the day on TENX. As we approach lunchtime here, MNGA breaking down. Let's take advantage of that breakdown. Just a quarter position left here on MNGA. Not much. But I'm looking for price to do a retracement and then roll over towards the VWAP. That would be ideal. If not, the higher time frame here is expecting MNGA to go ahead and break through 178 pre-market highs. So we'll know whether price breaks through or not in a second. Yeah. Here we go, rolling over as expected. And if we do get continuation from this point here on MNGA, I would expect quite a significant drop under 150. Moment of truth here on MNGA. MNGA looking like it wants to continue higher here. Ideally we get a breakdown right from this point, but it's never that perfect. If it is, count your lucky stars. TENX really selling off. I really wish I had borrows on this stock. Beautiful setup. Big emotional spike up from $4.64 all the way up to over $11, maybe 11 and a half bucks. And then from there, pullback, opportunity to risk off the previous high, selling, continued selling, gone, how much has this gone already? Over $3 to the downside. Amazing, but no borrows. No borrows available, so I'm not able to short it with my current broker. And looking for MNGA to break under 58 here and make a run to the downside. Looking for that 57 print on the bid. So I'm watching the bid right now here on the left side. I'm gonna add that those 219. Oh, here we go. Looking for that 57 print on the bid. I need these guys right here to disappear or get absorbed. One or the other. So we're watching 176 now. So they're getting chopped up a little bit. 175. They're getting chopped up a little bit. That's 1700. Bit of a bear flag. Here we go. 157. Now all we need now is continuation, but the door has opened for the sellers to push price lower, and that's exactly what I was looking for. Not getting that follow through. Okay, so I've covered the majority of my trade already on MNGA. Was really expecting for price to continue breaking down further with some more strength. Didn't really happen. So now I've dropped in my stop at the place where I just alerted in the live trading calls channel, and I am going to be heading off for lunch. Yeah, two winning trades on MNGA. It did turn around a bit on us on the first trade. If you scroll up in the public chat channel, you'll see the chart there that I posted of my entries and exits. We did manage to save face and take profits despite price coming completely against us. And then took another trade here on the way down from a high at 170 on MNGA, and now we're low volumes, bit of a standstill, no follow through on any of the moves, as it's 12 o'clock and people are off to lunch. But yeah, definitely another a better day today than we've had in the last 2 weeks, where it's been really difficult to find any trades. The S&P has just been completely sucking all of the volume and volatility out of the small cap market. It seems to be back now, though. We seem to really have come back with a vengeance, and TENX is, I think, just a preview of the kind of moves that we expect from the market every day in the small cap market. 440 all the way up to 1140. That's the range, and playing off of that high or playing continuation moves, you can really make some good money fairly quickly and be done for the day, within an hour of trading. Hopefully we'll get that back. And MNGA continuing to sell off, which is nice. And I'll just let that run probably until the end of the day, or until one of my parameters are met to jump out. So anyway, good trading today, and we'll see you guys again tomorrow morning. I'll be posting a link to the YouTube stream in the Discord channel, and also I'll repost the schedule for tomorrow morning as well. And if you want to become a member at activetraders.chat, we do have hours of training. We have another training webinar coming up next Friday. And if you head over there, you'll be able to see more about us, what we do, more about me, what I teach, and what you'll get access to if you become a pro member. We're much cheaper than the competition at the moment, because I guess we are relatively new and we're starting out. Started the Discord chat last week and it's exploding. We are getting a lot of members, a lot of people joining. And that's what we want, because like-minded traders fighting for the same thing, fighting for that dollar bill. So if you head over to activetraders.chat, well, first off, let me just repost the Discord channel in chat. The link is also in the description of the YouTube video. And if you guys on Discord are watching this right now and you're a user and you want to become a member, so you can get access to the live day trading room, you can get access to the live trading calls, the daily trade recaps, training webinars, the one-on-one mentorship, that type of thing. You want to go through our training, we have hours of training. Then you can just head over and click get started. And that'll give you the plans and pricing page. We have on the left side, we have the free, which is basically just a link to join Discord public channel. And then we have the basic, which is just access to the Discord membership rooms, the live stream, and you also get the access to the live day trading channel. And the pro version here gives you access to all of the training, all the members area access, the daily trade recaps, full trading webinars, trading session recordings, full recordings. You can go back and watch any trading day that I've had. I think we'll go months back, trading days. And see what else. You also get, we have training videos on setting up your platform, choosing a charting platform, choosing a broker, getting set up that way as well. So anyway, head over to activetraders.chat. That's where you'll find all that information. And if not, I'll see you in the Discord public chat.